Hi, I'm Summer Jenkins. I'm doing this challenge with all of y'all, and the question was why? Why did I decide to do this? What was it? Well, I had a son on Valentine's Day in 2012. I gained almost 85 pounds with him. So I have always been playing sports. I played sports in college. That was who I was. That was basically my portray of my self-image was an athlete, always constantly in shape. When I found out I was pregnant, I kind of slacked off, like we all do. I ate healthy, but I also, the saying, you're eating for two. Well, I totally took advantage of that because my whole life I never really indulged on ice cream or anything like that because, I really didn't have time to. Plus, it just didn't appeal to me. Well, after I had Braxton, I didn't lose the weight. I started losing, I probably lost 15 of the 80 pounds that I originally had gained from him with breastfeeding. And then once the breastfeeding kind of stopped about 5.5 months, that's when I started noticing the weight started coming back. I had forgotten how to eat properly and how to be healthy, I guess, because it's been over 2 years of me getting to do whatever I want without any consequences because it was for my son. So that being said, I happened to come across P90X in a garage sale. I know, in a garage sale. I think I got it for like $70, but sorry about that. So I didn't officially go to Team Beachbody, so I did not know what Team Beachbody was at that point. I just knew it from the info commercials like most of us. And so, I didn't know about challenge groups. I didn't know how it's a tight community of people and individuals striving for the same summer accomplishment. I guess I can't think of another word. It's just my brain. Sorry, I'm doing this at work too. It's the end of the day. I got poured on. So my train of thought lost. Oh, but anyway, so I bought it. That lasted, I think I did 2 DVDs out of it, and I could barely do a crunch or a sit-up for just, I was embarrassed. And or common law, but basically like my husband, he was like encouraging maybe a day or two, and then after that it kind of drowned off. Like he didn't, he was like, oh good, no, the encouragement, the feeling that you get when you are in a challenge group to have somebody to lean on. And I was very embarrassed, so I wasn't doing them in front of him because the one time I did, I could barely do a crunch because I had let my stomach and everything just take over, do whatever it wanted. So a couple months down the road, one of my best friends had started doing, I think she did like the T25, I believe, or Insanity, one of those two. So she had started, but she did it the proper way. She went through the right channels. And so she started doing it, and I started realizing how much she started losing, and then she became a coach. So she started telling about it, and I always had my own excuses to why I didn't want to do it because I was embarrassed. I was like, I can't even do a sit-up on my own, so no, I'm not going to do that. Well, finally I did the 21-day challenge. So, and I did that in the beginning of April, or no, it ended in April, so right before that. Anyway, so I did that, and the initial first week I lost 11 pounds. But by the end of the challenge, I had officially lost 7 pounds, but I ended up losing 12 inches, and the challenge group, the support, everything that comes with it, totally just, I found that family, that encouragement, that shoulder to lean on. And so she started talking to me about becoming a coach, and I was like, no, I don't want to be a coach. I don't want to help anybody. I'm still working on myself. I don't feel like I can help anybody. So from there, we went to a Super Saturday, and there I heard other people's struggles and other people's successes, and just the feeling that you get from that. It was amazing. So on April 15th, I decided I wanted to become a coach. Now, the reasoning to why I want to benefit, I want to be able to be the same person I was before and not have that self-pity that I was having about, God, I'm fat. Like, I can't do anything I used to be able to do. My son's 2, and trust me, he is a wild child. That kid is on fire. But, and I was seeing that I couldn't keep up with him, and I'm a hyper person. So, the fact that I couldn't keep up with him was another reason why I was like, oh God, I gotta do something. So now, the main part of this is one, I want to do it for my son. I want to be there for him. I want to be able to run around and not have to cut part time down because I'm tired and he's not, or I'm exhausted and I found a lot of energy doing this stuff. So I've got a lot of my energy back. Another reason is I don't care for this job at all. I basically slave all day and get no appreciation and no good job, nothing, which, I mean, I guess that's the reason why they call it job. But I want to be able to go back to how it was. I just want to be able to go with my son where he wants to go, take him to the park, and instead of him having to be at school 3 days a week, you know, I could be sitting there helping him paint or learn instead of somebody else doing it. Granted, they do a great job and he loves it, but still. So I guess, sorry, I've rattled on now 6 minutes, but I would say I'm doing it for my family, for myself, and I'm passionate about helping others. I know you said not to say anything about because I want to help people, but I can relate. I mean, 4 years ago, no, I probably couldn't relate to people on their struggles because I was always doing something. So I never had the weight issue, or I never had the how do I lose this kind of, it's always been there for me. But now I completely understand, and I saw where I was making poor decisions, and now I see it, and I want to be able to help other people and relate to them. And I guess that's it. I don't know, I guess that's pretty much another reason why. So sorry I've rattled on for so long. But anyway, that's my story. That's why I want to be a coach. I want to just do whatever I can and pass on everything I know to them. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this long video. Didn't realize it was going to be that long. All right, talk to y'all later.